Terrorists come in many varieties. There are eco-terrorists, narco-terrorists, racial supremacists, a variety of anti-government and anarchist groups, and of course, the threat we are all familiar with, radical Islamic terrorism, which in addition to being responsible for the worst terrorist attack in history, continues to pose the single biggest threat to the security of Americans at home and abroad. Terrorists also come from a variety of nationalities, as well as ethnic, religious, and racial backgrounds. Therefore, attempts to profile terrorists are usually ineffective. It is much more effective, and the goal of this program, to focus on the known behaviors and activities of terrorists. Al-Qaeda and other well-organized, well-funded, and well-trained terrorist groups spend months and years planning their operations. And while well-planned attacks can be difficult to stop, almost all such terrorist plots involve a variety of activities that are detectable if you know what to look for. And Americans have a distinct advantage in this regard. First, we vastly outnumber the terrorists who are trying to do us harm. Therefore, the more Americans who take this type of training and keep a watchful eye out for suspicious behavior, the better our chances are of disrupting a terrorist attack before it is too late. More importantly, nobody knows our neighbors, streets, and places of work better than we do. Each of us is armed with a wealth of knowledge when it comes to knowing what is normal activity for a given location where we live, work, and play. What is necessary is the ability to notice unusual activity or behavior. Identify that activity or behavior as being potentially terrorist-related, and knowing what to do with this information once you've determined it to be suspicious. Put another way, we all know what the baseline of normal activity is for the places where we live and work. We can leverage this knowledge by remaining vigilant for subtle and sometimes glaring departures from this baseline. Only then can we analyze a suspicious person's behavior for possible terrorist activity. So now, let's take a detailed look at the terrorist attack cycle. It is by understanding the different phases a terrorist goes through to plan and conduct an attack that we can better understand the warning signs we should be looking for.